Hello students, welcome to my channel Easy Commerce. I hope you all are fine and happy. Today we are going to solve question number 19 of chapter number 5, admission of a partner. It's very important by point of view of your exam. Certain different adjustments are important, so please be take care of it. We are discussing it right now. See, Tappu and Sonu are the partner sharing profit and losses in 1:2 proportion. Balance sheet that is given, capital that is given, P&L account, liability side is given. That's why this is called as credit balance. So P&L account is going to be distributed among the partners in all profit sharing ratio. This is your accumulated profit. Creditors is given, bad debt reserve is given, no problem at all. Instead of deducting from debtors, it has been given on liability side, no problem at all. Now let's move to your asset side. Goodwill is given. That means what? It is going to be distributed among the partners in all profit sharing ratio. Land and building, machinery, stock, debtors and cash. First adjustment, that is goodwill, is valued at 54,000. This is most important, as if we have to find out Goli's share of goodwill. And look at seventh adjustment. Goli will bring his share of goodwill in cash. So such amount of goodwill which has been brought into the business by way of cash will be distributed in sacrifice ratio among all partners. Eighth adjustment, that is given, Tappu sacrifices 1/3 of his profit share. This is most important to understand, students. We will calculate it and we will show the calculation also. So we will check at the time of calculation. And Sonu sacrifices 1/6 share for Goli. So this information will be helpful to find out sacrifice ratio. Now the second adjustment itself is bad debt reserve on debtor is to be maintained at 10,000. Just make it out tick mark on debtors. Land and building is to be increased by 10%. Make it out tick mark on land and building. Book value of machinery is 25% more than its market value. This is most important, students. Just make it out tick mark on machinery. Value of stock is to be reduced by 10%. That means make it out tick mark on stock. And the most latest important information, that is sixth adjustment, that is Goli will bring his capital equal to 50% of net assets of the new firm. Students, net asset means what? Net asset is equal to total asset minus total liability. That is called as net asset. Now students, let us solve the question. So students, starting from the liability side of your balance sheet, first information, that is your capital which is given to you. Tappu and Sonu, the amount is 2 lakh and 3 lakh. Capital will be directly recorded to your partner's capital account, credit side. That is by balance brought down 2 lakh and 3 lakh. Now let us move to your P&L account, credit balance. That is your accumulated profit. Our old profit sharing ratio between Tappu and Sonu, that is 1:2. The amount of accumulated profit of P&L account that is going to be distributed among Tappu and Sonu in old profit sharing ratio, that is 1:2 on partners capital account, credit side. The next information, that is your creditors. We don't have any adjustment for creditors, so it will be directly recorded to your balance sheet liability side, creditors, that is 50,000. Let's move to your asset side. First information, that is goodwill. Once again, students, whenever the amount of goodwill which is given in your balance sheet on asset side, it is going to be distributed among the old partners in old profit sharing ratio. That means on the debit side of partners capital account, such amount of goodwill is going to be distributed in old profit sharing ratio 1:2. Total amount of goodwill is 54,000. That's why it has been distributed in 1:2. That is 18,000 and 36,000. Now let us move to your second information, that is your land and building. We are having adjustment in land and building. That's why land and building, inner column 3 lakh. Machinery, inner column 1 lakh. Once again, it is having adjustment. Stock is also having adjustment. That's why stock, inner column 40,000. Next information, that is your debtors. The information of BDR is also given. That's why debtors, inner column 80,000. And cash account. That means the information which is given in your balance sheet asset side, we are preparing cash account. That's why it will be recorded on debit side of cash account. That is 2 balance brought down. The amount is 40,000. All the information relating to your assets and liabilities, that is over. Let's move to your first adjustment. That is first adjustment, that is goodwill is valued at 54,000. Same way, seventh adjustment, Goli will bring his share of goodwill in cash. Let's check it out. Eighth adjustment. So students, it is given Tappu sacrifices 1/3 of his profit share. That means as per the old profit sharing ratio, Tappu's share would be 1/3. So 1/3 of 1/3, that would be Tappu's sacrifice, whereas direct sacrifice of Sonu is given 1/6. So sacrifice we should have to find out, okay, for the sacrifice ratio, and as if new partner Goli is bringing goodwill in cash. So such amount of cash is going to be distributed in sacrifice ratio. Let's see the calculation first. See, old ratio, that is 1:2. T, that means Tappu. Tappu sacrifices 1/3 of his share. Means what? Tappu's share, that is 1/3. And 1/3 of 1/3, that would be Tappu's sacrifice. So T's sacrifice is equal to 1/3 into 1/3 is equal to 1/9. Whereas Sonu's sacrifice, directly it is given 1/6 share. That means the sacrifice portion of Sonu is 1/6. Now, as per this information, sacrifice ratio would be 1/9 is to 1/6. Let's make denominator equal. So by multiplying 2 and by multiplying 2 in numerator and denominator, it would be 2/18, and it is going to be multiplied 3, and this is going to be multiplied by 3. That means numerator and denominator will be multiplied by 3. So the answer would be 3/18. So finally the sacrifice ratio comes to 2:3. G's share would be, what is G's share? In question, they have not mentioned that G is to be going to receive such share out of profit. So the sacrifice made by Tappu and sacrifice made by Sonu, that will be the G's share. So now, Goli's share would be sacrifice by T plus sacrifice by S. That means 2/18 plus 3/18, it comes to 5/18. Students, goodwill of the firm, it is given 54,000. And out of this 54,000, we should have to find out G's, that means Goli's share. So, Goli's share, G's share of goodwill is equal to 54,000 into 5/18 is equal to, that comes to 15,000. And such amount of 15,000 will be brought into the business by way of cash by new partner Goli. So, the journal entry would be cash account debit to premium for goodwill account, and premium for goodwill account debit to T's capital account to S capital account. Such amount of 15,000 will be distributed in sacrifice ratio, that is 2:3. The amount is 6,000 and 9,000. Now let's record such effect of goodwill in your cash account and in partner's capital account. Journal entry is cash account debit to premium for goodwill account. That means the amount of goodwill, that is 15,000, which has been recorded on the debit side of cash account. Second entry, that is premium for goodwill account debit to partner's capital account. That is, we have to distribute such amount in sacrifice ratio among both partners. So by premium for goodwill account, that is in T and in S, in sacrifice ratio, that is 6,000 and 9,000. I hope you have understood this particular journal entry properly and the posting of such journal entry in cash account and partner's capital account. Now, the second adjustment is bad debt reserve on debtors is to be maintained at 10,000. We are already having on the liability side the amount of bad debt reserve, that is 16,000. But we should have to maintain at 10,000. No problem at all. So debtors 80,000 minus BDR, which we have to maintain. That is your adjustment information. The amount is 10,000. The outer column amount would be 70,000. The second effect will be given on debit side of revaluation account. See, students, this can be applied in a different manner also. This can be calculated by this way also. As if the format which we are recording in final account on P&L account debit side, same way, bad debt, BDR, that is adjustment, trial balance, adjustment, trial balance. The BDR adjustment, that is 10,000 minus BDR old, that means which has been given in your balance sheet, that is 16,000. So the amount comes to minus 6,000. Whenever such amount which has been received in negative, it is going to be given opposite effect, that is called as per contra. So such amount of 6,000, that is going to be recorded on the credit side of revaluation account, that is by BDR account, that is as per contra. The amount would be 6,000. So students, this is one way. Second, that earlier in your old balance sheet, the amount of BDR was given 16,000. Now onwards, you are about to maintain only 10,000. So by such process, the BDR decreases by 6,000. That's why that is loss reduces by 6,000. It is the second way to understand. The loss decreases by 6,000. That means that is indirect gain for the firm, and that's why it is going to be recorded on the credit side of your revaluation account directly 6,000. You may write directly that is by BDR account 6,000. If you will understand the concept properly, then it is your choice that by if you want to record by this way, then also it's your choice. And if you want to record such information directly, then also it can be recorded on the directly on the credit side of revaluation account. Students, the third adjustment, that is land and building, is to be increased by 10%. The amount of land and building, that is 3 lakh, it has been increased by 10%, that is 30,000 is going to be increased. The total value comes to 3 lakh 30,000. Land and building, asset increases. The second effect would be on the credit side of revaluation account. So, increase in the value of land and building, that is 30,000, which is going to be recorded on the revaluation account credit side. Fourth adjustment, that is book value of machine is 25% more than its market value. Let's see, students, first of all the calculation. See students, book value of machine, that is 25% more than market value. We required 100% value. That's why, let's make it out calculation by way of equation. If book value is 125, then market value is 100. Then what would be your market value if the book value is 1 lakh? So 1 lakh into 100 divided by 125, the amount comes to 80,000. So as the value of machine is 1 lakh, but the market value it reduces to 20,000, that's why the market value comes to 80,000. Reduction in the value of your asset, that is going to be recorded on the debit side of your revaluation account. That means on debit side of revaluation account, to machine account, 20,000. Fifth adjustment is value of stock is to be reduced by 10%. Stock is 40,000. 10% reduce, that means minus reduce or minus decrease 10%, that is 4,000. The amount comes to 36,000. And the second effect will be given to debit side of revaluation account. You know it very well. So debit side of revaluation account, it is written to stock account, the amount would be 4,000. Adjustment number 6. Goalie will bring his capital equal to 50% of net assets of the new firm. Students, I had already discussed that the formula of net asset, that is total asset minus total liability. Right now, we have not been provided with the total cash balance that is still remaining left. Okay, so this adjustment will be little bit discussed later on. First of all, to move this adjustment, first of all, make it out total of revaluation account. This is important adjustments. For that, first of all, make it out total of revaluation account. Credit side total of revaluation account is more. So same 36,000 will be recorded to debit side. After deducting the above information, you are getting difference of 12,000. It is going to be distributed in old profit sharing ratio, that is 1:2. This is your profit, and which is going to be transferred to your partner's capital account. Partner's capital account credit side, it has been transferred to credit side of your partner's capital account. That means by revaluation account 4,000 and 8,000. Students, we don't know the total amount of goalie's capital. They have asked to find out goalie's capital as the goalie brings capital equal to 50% of net asset of the new firm. So first of all, let's make it out total of Tapu and Sonu's capital. I am discussing it little bit later. The total of Tapu's capital, that means capital account, that is 2,26,000. And total of credit side of partner's capital account Sonu, that is 3,49,000. Let's find out the difference. That is 2,26,000 and 3,49,000. The above information that is going to be deducted. The balance amount of Tappu and Sonu, that comes to 2,08,000 and 3,13,000. Any of the adjustment is not going to affect this balance, and that's why we had right now make a total of both T and S and found the balance amount of capital of Tappu and Sonu. I'm going to explain you such information of 6 adjustment through balance sheet. See, this is your balance sheet. Okay, this is your liability side, which includes capital and all other liabilities. This is your assets. Okay, this is non-current assets and current assets. Whereas here it would be capital and non-current liability and current liability. Now see students properly. What is the meaning of net asset? Total assets minus total liability, that is your net asset. Shall we say one thing, that by deducting total liability from your asset, whatever the difference arises, shall we say that would be the capital? This capital includes what? Tappu, Sonu and Goli. Shall we say such thing, that the total of difference of net asset, that means total of difference of assets minus liability, that total difference, that would be the total capital of Tappu, Sonu and Goli. Goli brings 50% of net asset. Goli brings 50% of net asset. This is your net asset. And out of this total amount, 50% would be Goli's share. That is of capital. I don't know the share of Goli, but I know that difference amount as which we have already found, that capital of Tappu and Sonu is already there. So shall we say that the total of Tappu and Sonu's capital, that is 50% of the actual total capital. So if this total capital of Tappu and Sonu is 50%, so remaining amount of Goli, that would also be 50%. So indirectly, it is to be treated and considered as 50% of Goli's capital, that is a 50% of net asset. Now let us understand the calculation. See, G will bring, that is Goli will bring 50% of net asset of new firm. Net asset means what? Total asset minus total liability, as if we know. Total capital of Tappu's capital, that is 2,08,000 as we have already found. And Sonu's capital, that is difference of partners capital account, that is 3,13,000. This total of both partners capital, that comes to 5,21,000. 5,21,000, that is the total capital of Tappu and Sonu. Shall we say this is already itself is considered as 50% of net asset? That's it, students. So G's capital, 50% of net asset which is given, means remaining 50% will be capital of Tappu and Sonu, as we have discussed. So total capital of Tappu and Sonu at 50% of net asset, that comes to 5,21,000. अगर ये 50% है तो remaining 50% भी यही होगा, and remaining 50% वो गोली की ही capital होगी. So G's capital would be remaining value of net asset, that is 50%, or equal to capital of Tappu and Sonu. That means it comes to 5,21,000. Is it clear, student? Okay. So the amount of 5,21,000 that has been brought into the business by way of cash as capital by Goli. So journal entry would be cash account debit to Goli's capital account, that is 5,21,000. Same amount will be transferred to your partner's capital account by cash account, 5,21,000. All set, all clear, all adjustments are over. Just make it out total of Goli's capital. Okay, that is 5,21,000. Difference that is also comes to 5,21,000. Make it out total of your cash. Okay, the total comes to 5,76,000. Find out the difference of cash account. That also comes to 5,76,000. This is the balance of your cash account. Such amount is going to be transferred to your balance sheet. So the capital comes to on liability side of balance sheet. That is Tappu, Sonu and Goli. Okay, this is 2,08,000 and 3,13,000 as we have already found. Okay, and this 5,21,000 by the way of calculation. So the total amount of capital comes to 10,42,000, and the cash balance which we have brought down from your cash account, that is 5,76,000. The total of your balance sheet, that comes to 10,92,000, 10,92,000. I hope you have understood properly. Thank you very much, students. Please do take care of yourself. Stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.